Hello everybody, welcome to another Nephilim Builds. It's Pride Month and we're going to be celebrating by making various LGBTQIA+ couples in media. Today we're going to explore the Boiling Isles as Lumity from the Owl House. As always, keep in mind that these videos are about capturing the spirit of the character rather than capturing their abilities perfectly. With that said, let's start with the good witch, Luz. Using point pie will make wisdom 15. It takes great insight to see the good in everyone, but also wisdom to know when someone is beyond saving. We'll make intelligence and constitution 13. Luz is incredibly clever with her glyph combos, and you've got to be tough to survive a realm with literal acid rain. We'll make charisma and dexterity 12. I'd like both of these to be higher, especially charisma, but choices had to be made. This will leave strength at 8. She's got them noodly arms. For race, we're going to go with Variant Human, putting our increases into Wisdom and Constitution and taking the Elemental Adept feat for Fire. Can't do much about our plant magic, but we can boost the other stuff. We'll also take the Persuasion skill and Speak Common and Abyssal. For background, we're going to go with Prismari Student. I've been waiting for an excuse to use one of these, and I feel like Prismari is the best choice for someone as expressive as Luz. We'll get Acrobatics and Performance, Proficiency with Painter Supplies, and Speak Primordial. We'll also get the Strixhaven Initiate feat automatically taking Prismari. We'll choose Firebolt and Ray of Frost for fire and ice glyphs, and take Chromatic Orb for whatever you feel like throwing. Moving on to class, we're going to start off as a wizard? What? With that wisdom and that intelligence? Real talk, this build will be primarily druid, but I need some spells that I can't get from it. Anyway, we'll get intelligence and wisdom saving throws, take Arcana and Insight, and be proficient with wizard weapons. At level 1, we'll get Arcane Recovery and pick 3 cantrips. We'll take Light and Dancing Lights for the Light Glyph and Blade Ward for some Light Barrier magic. We'll also be able to prepare 2 spells, taking Shield and Mage Armor. At level 2, we'll get our Arcane Tradition, taking the Scroll of Evocation for Evocation Savant and Sculpt spells. We'll also take Grease to coat the floor with an Ice Glyph. At level 3, we'll take Blindness Deafness for more Light Glyphs. At level 4, we'll take the Shadow Touch feat, bumping Intelligence. This will give us Invisibility, and we'll take Color Spray for our extra spell. We'll also take True Strike to fill a slot and both Featherfall and Silvery Barbs. Luz is not above some smack talk. At level 5, we'll take the Fly spell. Now for the fun part of the build. We'll now multiclass the Druid, getting Light and Medium Armor and Shields. The glyphs come from the Titan, which is literally the land itself. At level 1, we'll get Druidic and 2 cantrips, taking Thorn Whip and Druidcraft for plant glyphs. We'll also get 4 spells, taking Absorb Elements to block spells, Entangle for a plant glyph, Fog Cloud, and Fairy Fire for more light glyphs. At level 2, we'll get Wild Shape and Wild Companion to get String Beam. We'll also get our Druid Circle, taking the Circle of Wildfire. I've got an end goal in mind with this build, and this was the only path I could take that would let me reach that goal while also giving me plenty of ice, fire, and plant magic. We'll get Summon Wildfire Spirit, which doesn't seem like it fits, but I can see Luz figuring out a way to set String Beam on fire. Without hurting them, of course. We'll also get Burning Hands for some fire glyphs and Cure Wounds. Funny how she never figured out the healing glyph combo, but hey, it would technically be possible to learn. We'll also take Ice Knife for another ice glyph. At level 3, we'll get Flaming Sphere and Scorching Ray, and take Continual Flame for more fire glyphs. At level 4, we'll take the Elemental Adept feat again, taking Cold. We'll also take Shillelagh and Earthbind for another plant glyph. At level 5, we'll get Plant Growth and Revivify, and take Dust Devil for the Twister glyph combo. At level 6, we'll get Enhanced Bond to really turn up the heat. Speaking of, we'll also take Heat Metal. At level 7, we'll get Aura of Life, still no healing glyphs, and Fire Shield. We'll also take Elemental Weapon to slap a fire or ice glyph onto a weapon. What would count as plant or light damage? Within the context of this spell, of course. At level 8, we'll raise our Wisdom and take Sleet Storm for more ice and Elemental Bane to really make our spells hurt. At level 9, we get Flame Strike and Mass Cure Wounds, still no healing, and take Grasping Vine for more plant. At level 10, we'll get Cauterizing Flames, flavor this as Luz, laying out fire glyph traps. We'll also take Guidance and Ice Storm for more ice. At level 11, we'll take Wall of Fire, and at level 12, we'll cap our Wisdom and pick Cone of Cold and Bones of the Earth for more ice. At level 13, we'll take Wall of Thorns for one last plant glyph. At level 14, we'll get Blazing Revival and take Firestorm. Luz actually gets pretty powerful once she has her staff. Our last level will be 15, taking Draconic Transformation for Titan Luz. Monster Aesthetic? Check. Flight? Check. Big Magic? Win! Check. Now that we're level 20, we finally have our modifiers. For Inventory, we'll take a staff for both an Arcane and Druidic focus. Our AC with Mage Armor is 14, our movement speed is 30, and our average HP is 137 with 5d6 and 15d8 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Of course, now that we've got the light, it's time for the Blight. Using point pie, we'll make Intelligence 15. Amity is the top student at Hexside. We'll make Dexterity and Constitution 14. She was also captain of the Gretschby team. We'll make Wisdom and Charisma 10 and Dumb Strength. Noodly arms. For race, we're going to go with Hexblood. How often am I going to get to use this? We'll put our increases in Dexterity and Intelligence and pick Athletics and Intimidation for skills. We'll also get Dark Vision at 60 feet, Fey Resilience, Eerie Token, and Hex Magic. We'll also speak Common and Abyssal. For background, we're going with another Strixhaven option. Personally, I think Witherbloom is the most fitting for someone in the Abomination track. We get Nature and Survival, Proficiency with the Herbalism Kit, and Speak Primordial. We'll also get the Strixhaven Initiate feat again, this time with Witherbloom. We'll choose Druidcraft and Chill Touch for Abomination hands, and take Entangle for the little bit of plant magic Amity knows. Moving on to class, we're going to go with Wizard. We'll get Intelligence and Wisdom saving throws, pick Arcana and History for skills, and be proficient with wizard weapons. At level 1, we'll get Arcane Recovery and 3 cantrips. We'll take Control Flames, Create Bonfire, and Firebolt for fire magic. We'll also prepare 4 spells, taking Find Familiar for Ghost, Shield to block with Abomination Goo, Burning Hands, and Mage Armor. At level 2, we'll get our Arcane Tradition, taking the School of Conjuration for Conjuration Savant and Minor Conjuration. This is the only wizard subclass that will actually improve our abominations, and it won't even do that until later. Oh well, we'll also take Absorb Elements. At level 3, we'll take Earthbind for Grabby Abomination Tendrils. She's got some quick grabbers. At level 4, we'll take the Elemental Adept feat for Fire and take Blade Ward and Scorching Ray. At level 5, we'll take Summon Shadow Spawn for our first abomination. Gonna be honest, I have no idea what to even classify these things as, so I'm gonna provide several options. I actually recommend the Fury option for this one. At level 6, we'll get Benign Transposition, which we'll ignore, and take Tidal Wave for a big wave of goop. At level 7, we'll take Summon Elemental for another abomination option. I'm thinking Earth or Water. At level 8, we'll raise our intelligence and take Elemental Bane and Avard's Black Tentacles. At level 9, we'll take Bigby's Hand for a big Abomifist. At level 10, we'll get Focus Conjuration, which is one of the few things this subclass does to help you be a summoner. We'll also take True Strike and Summon Undead for another possible abomination. Putrid, obviously, that goop looks nasty. At level 11, we'll get Alter Self for either Abomifists or an Aboma Blade. At level 12, we'll cap our intelligence and take Fireball and Wall of Fire. At level 13, we'll take Force Cage. She does this once and then never again. At level 14, we'll get Durable Summons and take Conjure Elemental. If you've got the time, go ahead and make a bigger abomination. At level 15, we'll take Fly. I probably should have taken that sooner. At level 16, we'll take the Warcaster feat and take Death Ward. This is basically the only Witherbloom spell I want. You'd think they would add more plant spells, but I guess WotC assumed only druids would take Witherbloom. At level 17, we'll take Immolation, and at level 18, we'll get Spell Mastery. We'll choose Shield and Scorching Ray, and then take Summon's Construct for another abomination. Clay option for this one. At level 19, we'll take the Tough feat and pick Protection from Energy. Lastly, at level 20, we'll get Signature Spells, using Summon Shadow Spawn and Summon Undead. We'll also take Hold Monster, just to have another way to restrain people. Now that we're level 20, we finally have our modifiers. For Inventory, we'll take a Staff for an Arcane Focus. Our AC with Mage Armor is 16, our Movement Speed is 30, and our average HP is 162 with 20 d6 hit dice. And with that, we are done. Now what can these builds do? To start, both of these girls come with equal parts damage and control, meaning at any given moment one can keep the battlefield locked down while the other blasts away. Luz in particular has more battlefield hazards, while Amity can put extra bodies on the field. And with both of them having Elemental Adept and Elemental Bane, these girls can really bring the burn, whether that burn is Freezer or 3rd degree. For weaknesses, Luz definitely trails behind in terms of HP and AC, and both have a lot of concentration spells. They also have terrible strength scores, so they're in big trouble if they're ever restrained. But between the damage and the control, pinning these girls down will be a titanic undertaking. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. $1 a month gives you 2-day early access to my videos, a chance to vote for future characters, and access to all of my homebrew content. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next week when I make Mikayu from Seraph of the End. Bye!